Hello, stars. Welcome back to Room with Me 23. I am Mandy, and we are going to have a love read. I hope everybody's been doing well and that it's been a great week for everybody. It is Friday, but it doesn't matter what day of the week, what year, whenever you come across this message is when you were meant to see it. So please take what resonates with your story, apply it where it needs to be applied, and then leave the rest for the other stars. And if you're new here, my stars are you, my collective. So welcome. And for my returning stars, thank you. Keep shining bright. All right, so check the description of this video below. That's where you'll find my email address, and that's how you can contact me about getting your own card read. And you can send blessings and other things as well in that information. It also has my TikTok handle in there as well. So how about that? Loving YouTube and my TikToks. So that's the only place I am, I believe. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got, stars. We are going to start with what's the tea? How about that? Everybody take a deep breath. Clear your mind. Think about the person that's on your mind and what kind of questions you may need answered. If there's not someone particular, maybe imagine what that person may be like. And we're going to find out the tea. What's the tea for my stars this evening? Played out. Something's ran its course. Okay. Stalker. Somebody's watching, obsessively watching. Might be this relationship that was played out with someone. And forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. So I see with those two cards is somebody's working in the background of something to make things work out the way they want, because this is already played out once and maybe they're not getting a second chance. I don't know. We'll find out. So it's starting to look like X is in the background, because this is background stuff, kind of, you know, behind the scenes, making things happen in their favor. You know, maybe like just doing what they can in the background, but that you wouldn't know about it in a roundabout way. Does that make sense? I hope so. That's exactly what I got from that. All right, stars. Whew. Let's pull some present energy. Present energy for my stars. Look to the tarot. What is the overall energy affecting my stars' love life or influencing my stars' love life at this time? Present. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh, she's vicious. Somebody is talking bad, dismissive, cruel, bitter. Ooh, slice somebody's head off, rip your heart out, stab you in the back, deceitful kind of stuff. Okay, give me two more on the present. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, didn't I say something's going on in the background? This knight is offering a pentacle here, and he's being very methodical about it. And I said kind of in the roundabout kind of back ways, and then I say she'll stab you in the back and doing deceitful stuff in the background, behind your back, being bitter and cruel, and then I have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, coming in so very slowly, so very methodical, watching every step because they want it to go their way when they offer up this pentacle here. That's the slowest knight in the deck. However, they are very clever, very efficient, maybe in these ways as well, in these background get what they want and behind that forcer thing ways too. Um, they're patient. Yeah. And they are out to achieve their dreams, out to get what they want. Ooh, let's see what that last present energy is. This is something else. The Ten of Wands. Man, there's always another way to do something. Maybe this person from your past was this way, and now they're trying to find a new way to come to you with this pentacle that they want to offer. Hey, I want to be your person, your steady person. The Knight of Pentacles is a very steady person, a very steady card. I want to be it talks about responsibility as well, and being dependable. So that's saying, I want to be your steady person, and I want to try to find a new way to do this, because all this stuff back here that I've done and I'm living in and I feel here in the present still and know that this is played out isn't a good way. And it's been a burden, and they know it's a burden, and they want to do something different. How do they do this? They're stressed about this. They want to have success in their endeavors. In returning, this also talks about returning to home. See, not very far, and this person can set all these wands down. Not very far left to go. They're almost there. This person, present energy just went from crazy to this is what this person's trying to do, is turn this around in a better way. Getting out of that nastiness, whatever it was that was going on, that they feel, they know, that that's not the way to be in this energy. They're carrying this with them. Ooh, what's their feelings? Well, I'm going to take that because it was going to turn over. The Star. They're feeling like, man, it's like they don't want to get their hopes up too high and then be let down. Currently, they have some unfulfilled hopes. Like they're really hoping for the best, but it's not came to yet. So they're kind of sitting here in doubt, going, man, I really want to do this differently. So, that's what this Star in reverse talks about. Okay. Tell me more about their intentions. What kind of intentions? The Eight of Cups in reverse. They want success. They don't want it to go wrong. You know, they don't want to put everything out there into this and then it not work out. It talks about temporary success. It talks about, well, you know, it talks talks about withdrawal or being numb from, you know, just not being solid, not being with. They don't want it to be like this anymore. And I'm starting to feel really sorry for this person. These Eight of Cups in reverse kind of gave me a really emotional feeling, you know? Okay. They really want a do-over, a rebirth with you. And they know they're the ones that withdrew from this. So their intentions is they're sitting here in this star in reverse here, like I said, feeling like they didn't want to get their hopes up too high that it won't work out, you know. So I don't know, it's like they want to put themselves out there and talk to you and try to make things better in a better way and leave that nastiness behind, or and play and do things a different way with you. But they have not done anything yet. And they don't want it to be just some short term success with you. They want this to be long term, you know, that Knight of Pentacles. He wants to be steady. Um, but it's like there's definitely doubt. That's what it, yeah, there's doubt. But their intentions are definitely to put themselves out there. You know, see if their actions are say anything about putting themselves out there. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They're overwhelmed, disorganized, and imbalanced. They are absolutely having chaos in their mind. On it feels like somebody walked away from a relationship with my stars, and they did a bunch of sneaky behind the back way things, even in, you know, backstabbing, whatever it was, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, all that, the Seven of Swords, you know, all that stuff. They did all that, and they are coming toward, they want to bring this pentacle, they want to offer this new beginning, they to so they can start their life and be steady and have, you know, the dreams to and of everything. The pentacles is like tangible things, you know, the career, the home, everything. Even the relationship could fall into that as well. So with you, but they don't know where to start to make things better. And they know that they can't do things the way that they did before, yet they are doubting everything, you know, but they want this opportunity, even if there's a glimmer of hope, but they're disorganized and imbalanced and overwhelmed with this. There's just utter chaos going on in their mind over doing this. Wow, what are your feelings, stars? What are your feelings? Two of Swords in reverse. You're feeling like this person was not loyal to you. I think you have concerns that this could be a bad choice if this person came back, because you might feel like this person is misrepresenting themselves or not believe them. Really, the Two of Swords could just mean that you don't believe a word that they're saying. Because maybe their past actions were so bad, they outweighed the good so bad that you're just like, I don't even know how that's gonna ever weigh out. you know, Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, okay, well, what's the challenge? Well, although there's a lot of challenge here on the board. Let's see. Four of Pentacles in reverse is the challenge. Greed. I want it all. Maybe this person feels entitled. Yeah. And there's lack of originality, this also talks about, which kind of makes me feel like they are so stuck in some sort of idea of how things should be or go. What's the potential outcome? The Hanged Man is the potential outcome. Okay, well, this talks about being creative, looking at the world in a different way, maybe changing their mind and waiting. Talks about feeling like you can't go anywhere or do anything about this. Also talks about recalibration. So that goes with that different point of view. So this could be, the potential outcome could be that this person starts looking at things a little bit differently. Since it was right next to that Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the potential outcome is that this person sees things in a different way. What kind of advice do we have for my stars? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. The advice says that you recovered from this, and you will recover from whatever this, because you're determined, they're determined, somebody's determined to recover from this horrible stuff or this bad stuff that happened in the past. There's going to be a new look and view on things. The mindset of stuck in old ways, mindset of some particular way of how things are supposed to go, or being greedy is about to change, and recovery is going to be, this is going to be like a gift, I feel like, from God. There's going to be assistance in some sort of way to heal this. Okay, if you don't want to think that maybe it's the divine, then think maybe you guys went to counseling, or maybe a friend helps smooth things out, or just something happens to recover this. And it's going to be a gain from where it was. It's going to be better, because this talks about recovering money, but Pentacles, right? Knight of Pentacles, recovering, being solid, steady, you know, coming back from all this. Okay. Wow, that's what tarot has. Stars. Please, if you're still here, hit that like button. I forgot to say that. Yeah. Okay, well, you know what I think? I think we need to pull some, what are you guys saying to each other? Yeah, some message cards. Let's see what you guys are saying to each other. What are my stars and the person on their mind? The person in this read saying to each other. Lackluster. Yeah, I see that. I see it in the present mind ways. I see it in the past. There was a lackluster. With just a look, you ignite the fire. Look at that. If that's not coming in out of the cold, I don't know what is. Okay. Whisper sweet nothings to me. There's going to be a lot of sweet talk. You know, a lot of things that somebody wants to hear, maybe even both of you. And that's what it's going to be like. It's going to feel like sweet nothings. So warm because there's a fire here. You guys go from lackluster to a fire lit with beautiful sweet nothings. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, stars, we're going to pull some twin flame cards. This person don't have to be a twin flame, but that's just the name of these cards. And I just feel like it's fitting. Oh, all right. What do we got for my stars? Clearing core wounds. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Soulmate, it says. Soulmate. Clearing core wounds. A lot of work's going on here. Definitely this person, this Knight of Pentacles, sitting here doing everything they can to think about better ways to go about making this better, healing this, being steady. You know, you are kind of on the edge, I think, with it. But I see this being recovered and it being a gift that it is. So that just says right there that things can heal, things can go well. Practice self-love and nurture your inner child. I think there's been some of this going on. For sure. Continue. Absolutely. One more. Twin flame. Oh my goodness. Everything is possible. It is possible that this could be your twin flame. It could very well be that special. The white swan and the black swan. Look at that. They're so different, yet they're so much alike. Wow. Okay. Well, stars, some read. We are going to pull some letter tiles now. This could be initials. There are some symbols in here. I will try to spell some words. Okay, 4 my stars. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, that's all right. We got 7 letters. We got X, O, X, O. Look at that. Didn't I say whispering sweet nothings to me? No doubt. Whispering sweet nothings to me. The fire ignites. XOXO. Hugs and kisses, right off the bat. 4 of those 7 letters was XOXO. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, and then we got D, S, and T. So let's see what we can spell. I heard toast. I didn't get toast in the letters, but when I was looking at them, my mind said toast. So that might mean something. Okay. Dots, dot, stood. And that's all I have for you. Okay. Let's see what kind of terms my stars get. We got 4. We got a small key with a pink heart on it. And a lipstick, pink lipstick. Ooh la la. Those two together kind of make me feel like excitement. So I feel like you'll probably be excited about this. And then we have a moth and flocking to the moon. They're always attracted to the moon. Maybe you're a moon goddess. I don't know. Maybe maybe it'll happen on a full moon. And then we have the little math counter. I forget what this thing's called. I don't know. But I feel like the percentage is high because it's full. There you go. Good numbers. All right. So that's what I have for you, stars. Please hit the like button. The last card I pull is going to be just for you. Okay? Something positive, maybe give you something to think about, but just for you. Okay? This is a card just for my stars. Oh, what do we got for my stars? Study. Yeah. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. I think that you will definitely be studying things, watching. There you go. You're a smart one. Yes, you are, stars. Okay, until next time. Bye.